lovelies. I'm Cassidy with Twisted Stitches. If you're new here, welcome. If not, welcome back. I wanted to show you guys what I just put on my store, and that is Lucky Draw. Lucky Pull. So, this is my take on Lucky Scoops. If you don't know what Lucky Scoops are, they were popular around 2020, I think, is what I read. I've been watching a lot of videos talking about the faults of the Lucky Scoops, and they're basically feeding on people's desire to gamble. You know, the chance of what you can get and everything, and there's a lot of them that will even post your video to their page or whatever for a price that is also added on to the already expensive price, because I've seen some that are like $50 and then for another 25 or 30 they'll post your video. I'm not trying to do that. So if you order one of these and you give me your handles, whenever I post them to my pages, I will tag you in them. I mean, either way I'm posting the video, so you may as well get a shout out. But this is my take on them. Most of them use beads or capsules, and they mean different things, and it's a lot of stuff that you can get on like AliExpress, Temu, Amazon, just like you can stuff that you can get for really cheap. Majority of my stuff is handmade. I don't believe I have anything in stock right now that I have not made myself, aside from the sticker packs, and that was just a cheap item because I think everybody likes stickers for the most part, or they at least know somebody that likes stickers, and mine are really cheapy, like $4 or $5 if you get stickers. And also I don't do repeats, that's the word I was looking for, whereas I've seen other people do it. So if you like bookmarks, you can tell me that you want repeats, or if you just like bees and you want chance, like you can tell me that you want repeats and keep them in your order. However, if you don't tell me that, I'm not gonna put it in there. So anyway, I want to show you guys how a pull goes, and we're gonna start with common. All right, so got you right here. This is the furthest I can get it from the table without it trying to tip over, because I don't have a good stand. So I've got 4 different tiers. You'll see that each deck gets smaller because of the rarity. I've got common, uncommon, rare, and legendary. I guess it would help if I turn those towards you so that you can actually see them. So these have, each item has 4 different cards, so there's 4 different chances to get a common. These have 3, 2, and 1, and I'm going to explain a little bit to each one as we go. So we're going to start with common. Now, common starts out at $13, and it's a 4-card pull. I have these all lined up with their likes, so I'm going to shuffle these really good. And these are the backs of them, by the way. It wasn't a really good shuffle, but it's a start. I suck at shuffling. Now, my goal was to do something different and more on brand for me, and since I love tarot, I figured I'd make my own deck of cards. And these are just regular trading cards or blank trading cards that I got from Hobby Lobby. You get a pack of like 25 for a couple dollars, like $2 to $3, I think. It might be less than 2. Just depends on if they've got a sale going on. I'm trying to make sure that I shuffle these really good. You'll notice they're not identical because I hand painted them, and sure, I'm sure I'm gonna get people saying they suck, but it is what it is. And like I said, we'll have the price on the screen, but these are $13. So I'm gonna do it like that so that you can see better. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm gonna turn them over. We've got keychain chicken, pocket frog, another keychain chicken, and a mushroom. Now, since we've got a double, I'm gonna take one of these out, and the color's not determined by what's on the card. So, putting that, this is the one. I'm gonna put it right in the bottom of the deck so we make sure we don't do it again. I'm putting the one out. Now we got a small mystery plush. Now, the smaller plushes are no bigger than the shrooms, and I'm gonna get one of everything and show you what it is. All right, so just an example, we've got the mushy boy for the small shroom. For the mystery plush, I chose an axolotl. This is about the size, it'll be this big or smaller, because you can see it's about the same size as the mushroom. We've got the pocket frog, and for this one I chose one of the flatter ones. I think they are adorable. And then here's the chicken keychain. I've actually already sold 2 of these, and I've got 8 of them in stock right now. You can also buy each of these items individually in my shop over on Palm Street. I will make sure the link is in the description. So this is everything that would be an idea for something you could get in a common pool. Now for the mysteries, because they run through, I think, everything but legendary. I might be wrong. There might be a card in legendary for mystery plushes. They can either be something I already have on hand or something that I can make outright if I just either feel like it or I don't have anything on hand. So we're gonna stick those right inside, and now I'm gonna put everything away, and we're gonna get ready for a uncommon pull. All right, so with the uncommon pull, like I said, I need to move this up. My pants are pulling it down. You have the common, which is the lesser tier, and then we add in the uncommon for an added chance. Now this one in particular, I'm sorry, it's upside down again. I can flip a coin for a discount or a added item. So we've got Stroke of Luck, and you can get coasters, more mystery plushes, Tofu the turtle, bandanas, and the octopi and such. So now I'm gonna mix this in. All right, we got them all mixed in. It took a minute, and you can see how mixed in they are. So we're gonna do, and it's still a 4-card pull. So we've got a mystery plush, Tofu the turtle, chicken keychain, and a mushroom bookmark. So for the mystery plush, it'll be a small to medium-sized item. I'm not sure what I'm gonna choose yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull everything real quick. And as you can tell, I've got the original price of everything on the cards so that you can kind of see what the price would be versus what was paid. And the uncommon pull is $21. All right, and here we are with everything. We've got a mushroom bookmark, and it sits right on top of your book like that. I've got to find a way to secure these a little bit more. I can't find my hot glue gun. I'm thinking about using E6000. Is it E6000? The glue that you leave overnight, put it in there so that it can stick the paper clip a little bit better. Otherwise, it just slides around. I don't know how many people that would actually bother. I know it bothers me personally a lot, but they're really cute. I've got pictures over on my Instagram of these little guys. I think I posted them on TikTok also, but it's just really cute. Way to decorate your book while holding your place. And then we've got that same keychain, and this is Tofu the turtle. I cannot remember the creator of the pattern, but I will make sure to link them down below. But I think he's just a cute little guy, always looking up the bright side. And then for the mystery plush, I picked a black cat, or a little loaf cat. And again, I think these are absolutely adorable. I love cats. I love black cats. I have one. He's over at my mom's. But yeah, so this is an idea of what we could get for an uncommon pull. And again, these are $21. All right, and now we have the rare tier, which is $28. They start at 13, you know, being the unlucky number. And then they go in intervals of 7. So for the rare, everything has 2 possibilities. We've got a dice bag, a medium plush, which will be the size of the cat or bigger, or a large mystery plush, which is about the size of Jack. So there's 6 of those, and we're going to add them in because you also have a possibility of getting a lower tier. So let me go ahead and mix those in real quick. All right, we got it done. They're all mixed in. You can kind of sort of tell, and I didn't even bother to mess with the size of these because I figured they're going to be handled anyway. It'll eventually come off. So we're going to go ahead and deal them out. And normally whenever I get ready to do these on the video, I will have the camera facing me. I'm just kind of showing y'all how this goes so that y'all can get a better look. So we've got the star bookmark, a moon plush, so it's already pretty mystical, another Tofu the turtle, and a dice bag. So this is already an awesome combination. Let me go get that stuff real quick. And here's the spread for the rare pull. We've got this bookmark. It's got a star on one end and a crescent moon on the other. You lay it on your book and then they kind of just dangle out of either side. I saw the pattern and loved it. I had to make it. We have the moon plush, which I normally put on keychains. This one just hasn't been put on yet. The one that I do have done is hanging up and it's being a little difficult about coming off. So this is the moon plush and it's adorable, perfect keychain size. Then we also have Mr. Tofu again. And one of my favorite items I have like 25 of these, actually 24 now because I'm currently using one to hold this deck of cards. But it's decent size. It does not come with any dice, unfortunately, but it's about the size of tofu. And you can fit a deck of cards in it. I don't think it fits like standard size tarot in it. I think that would be a stretch, but maybe that size will come in later on. It's just these are what I have on hand. So that is the rare, and this is $28. And now we're going to show off the legendary. So these are the legendary cards. There's only one of each one, and they are the higher price items that I have in the store or that I'm willing to make. Right off the top, I want to show you two of my favorite cards in this entire deck, and it is the Tarot and the Eeyore. I think Eeyore turned out adorable because I did freehand these. I didn't trace anything. This one I just absolutely adore. And for the Tarot message, it is a give or take kind of message. I'll get out one of my decks and flip through and see what card kind of jumps out at us to give you your own personal message. You can either take it or leave it. If you prefer not to have tarot in, like as a possibility at all for a legendary, you can also either send me a message or put it in the description for your order, and we can just leave tarot out of it altogether because I don't want to step on anybody's toes. But I personally love tarot. And then we've got zodiac bears, which are also included in these. And for these, I would have to make, right now, I don't have any completed on hand with the plush yarn. It's just me testing out my patterns. But I am still willing to make them. So these are basically a make by order type thing. I do not have these in my store yet because they are not finished, but they will be coming soon. And if you get a legendary pull and this pops up, I am willing to make it, so you can also tell me your zodiac, or I can reach out to you should you get this pull. And we've got Creeper, Stitch, and Jack, of course, because I always keep Jack on hand. My son got a noodle on the back of that card. I got it off. But we've got the Creeper and Stitch. I think it's so funny because he reminds me of little brother from Mulan, the dog. I definitely could have put more time on him, but I still think he turned out cute. So let me go ahead and add these to the deck. Alright, we got them all mixed up. You can tell there's not really a whole lot of gold because there is only about 6 cards. But we're going to go ahead and deal them out. Got a large mystery plush, a stroke of luck, Jack, and a sticker pack. I'm going to go ahead and grab the stuff and then we'll flip for stroke of luck. Alright, so as you can tell, this is already quite the haul. For the large mystery plush, I chose this furry little rabbit. I made her on Easter time. She is adorable. She's got bows on her ears, and I even used that same ribbon for her nose. And she's same size as Jack, so she qualifies. Put her there out of the way. And then we've got Jack, who is finished. And again, he's at least a foot tall. He's probably bigger than that, but he's my first creation that I've ever made. Not this one specifically, but the pattern itself. And then we've got sticker pack. And they will come in some sort of organza bag. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this is little mushrooms. Alright. Now for this is a yes/no coin. Let's see if we can get that better. We're going to shine it in the light a little bit. So what we're going to do is I'm going to spin it. And apparently I almost dropped you. We're going to spin it, and if it lands on yes, we get a 5th item, and we'll draw again. If it lands on no, it'll be 15% off coupon for the next order. Alright, so yes, we do get a 5th item. Let's see what it is right off the top. And we get a bandana. And here it is. It is right here. So everything that would be in this order, I'm gonna move my coin and the cards, just so you can get an idea of how big this order really would be. We've got the bandana, Jack, little Miss Bunny. I would love to make more of these. And then this sticker pack. So this already would be quite the bundle because these two alone are like 35 a piece. So that's already quite a steal at 35. Yeah. So it'd be basically buy one, get one, and then some because of everything else that is in the pack. So if there's any comments, questions, or concerns about how a lucky pull is done, please let me know down in the comments. What is your favorite part? What is your zodiac sign? Drop it down below. If you're not already, make sure you're following. Hit the plus sign, hit the bell. Make sure that you are notified when my videos go up because maybe they don't. We are already at 23 followers. I also want to do something to kind of show my followers. I have, ooh, there's hair in these and I don't know why. I want to blame my son, but I dropped one. Oh well. I have these adorable little stars and I would love to have one for each follower I have. So if you're following me on here on YouTube or on Palm Street, let me know. Those are the ones I'm kind of working from the bottom up on. The others, I have a lot more followers, so we're not going to worry about counting those, unfortunately, but let me know. I'm going to go ahead and put 23 in here. So let's see what that looks like real quick before we leave. All right, so this is how many is in here right now, and I would love to fill this up and then some. So if you're not already following me, make sure you follow me down below. Thank you so much for sitting here with me and listening to me ramble about my newest obsession. Bye guys.